Guys, welcome to another video channel. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2. So let's get started. I guess. Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I make sure I avenge you.
It appears it's nearly
I haven't been pointing to any clues I can throw. You'll blame someone.
damn it! Well, man. Damn it. What? Isn't that right? Well... Hey. No good at all. Right? Man.
Let's be quiet. Stop. I'll see you.
Hey. Well, yeah.
I understand your desire to applaud this wonderful Virgo trial ground, but it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey! Come on now!
Don't go talking without my permission after I said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry!
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on that, the result, I'll give you a... What?
Hey! Now then.
It's just talking about him. Always talks about the... He's still like his martial regular self in that. Trial, all rise.
Now then, during the if I'll punish everyone, I'm sure whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
You're definitely touching my curry.
Akane! You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from
How
your
is that
mouth.
impressive?
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so...
I discovered... I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Anyway, it's definitely...
What do you mean, deaf?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Notwithstanding.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first. The weapon was right there to see...
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it, at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
What?
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys...
It seems.
Then what was the real weapon?
That's the problem.
Then, how about if it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon.
I see!
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with...
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
What?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar...
Well,
What the heck?
Don't tell me it's just gonna be he committed suicide. I want it to be different.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no...
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh?
Yes.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you.
Understood. Sonia!
Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight.
I feel like the wire.
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his.
Even I could... Considering the... It probably exerts...
Sonia! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight. It probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond...
What about tipping the pillar over? There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight.
I'm not sure.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is beyond...
What about tipping the pillar over?
Don't agree. Why'd I do that?
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight.
I don't know.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond...
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight.
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight. It probably exerts...
Sonia! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over? There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
I don't understand.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
I do not understand. There's like 2 more options.
We will never give up!
He just looks like a reserve corps student. Oh my god, her dead cost is a frickin' hilarious.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight.
Right? So
There's
a couple
no need to
options.
lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is beyond a...
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight.
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over? There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over? There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight,
It probably exerts. Sonia! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
The only thing is.
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
Why'd I do that again?
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his.
Even I could.
considering the pillar, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his.
Even I could.
Considering the pillar's weight,
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted...
I've thought about it for a while.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted...
There's like literally one
beating him
option
with it
at
is
each
beyond...
What about tipping the
And it
pillar
does make
over?
sense now I think about it.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh?
Oh, right.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened. I see. That was.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar?
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru...
why are you so certain?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh?
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Then I shall ask you.
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
What are you talking about? Give me a minute.
What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You... what it... Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you.
Hey, Nagito. How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
What do you mean?
Who cares?
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with the specific
A specific...
of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it.
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion, I am he who cuts. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate...
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
You're
Cut the
jealous.
bullshit and say it clearly.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve this.
Huh?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't... I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the. Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to but in actuality, they are both the same. It is undeniable that
Man, not only does that make perfect sense,
faux show.
Where's Prince Cameron Poe?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Brick are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it? It's weird to say they're both. I mean, the walls are different colors. In truth, Strawberry are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
That's what I was trying to do first, but then I just missed it, so...
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Great Tower from Great Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Great Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick. Like, if it is, then see?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down!
My god.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Great Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly...
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them... Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Is he stupid?
There are many different ways.
Move.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic robo-bit the pillar, he could have moved it all easy as pie.
I gotta retreat.
Damn it.
So if I miss
There are many
one
different
thing,
ways.
I have to retreat.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
No!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
Not expecting a
I
fight against the
decree it was
princess.
Monokuma's doing.
Dang it, if I miss one, I'm screwed.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I didn't miss a single one, though.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Long, though.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the...
Allow me to cut through those words. Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
Close the door, Brooke.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action. I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final and there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window,
Strange.
instead of explaining it, at an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep. See? Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right? Then let's be... Here!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of
Yeah.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
I see.
I feel like this don't make sense either.
Crap! Crap! Here!
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met... If you guys are truly it might be possible for Hajime to solve it too. Even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it...
Logic guys, let's go, finally. I did not want to do Hangman's Gambit. Boom. Boom. They see me rolling. They exist. Oh, come on. Oh my god! Okay, oh, I thought that was question time. Never mind. Whoa. That's two. They're different buildings. Dang it. Ow! Oh my god, I swear to god. Question 3. How are strawberry vertically? That's what I was thinking the entire time. Well, not the entire time, when he showed us that picture and it didn't look like they passed it.
coming together!
I thought it was vertically instead of horizontal.
Got it. Then let me hear it.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape... There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
You think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
I see!
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the...
But what about the shape of the...
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon. Oh, and it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the 2 houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape... Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors...
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? Alrighty then. I'll be...
Oh, I see.
Oh, definitely make her watch me.
I feel so sorry, dude, but I'm cutting through your logic.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, Doc.
One of the bodies in one was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical... It should be possible to construct...
You're magnificent!
No fair!
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in what was actually a dummy! I'm gonna solve this!
And hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical... It should be possible to construct...
You're magnificent!
No fair!
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in what was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
I'm gonna solve this!
And hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the
I didn't even do that. I meant to read the monochrome of Power 4.
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy! I'm gonna solve this!
And hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. I just went outside to get something to eat and to think about this entire thing. Then I had to do something because my dad wanted me to do something. So, but I think I know what I'm supposed to do.
We will never give up!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a...
And hurry up, dummy!
One of the bodies was actually a duck!
No, that's wrong!
There we go.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said... Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so he couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy,
then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright.
She has a point.
Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However,
She was hoping
even
he
if
died.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
An elevator? Oh my god, Hangman's Gambit. I feel it's an L. You ain't going nowhere. Okay. LS. They. I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, stop. Will the elevator? It's elevator, okay, per.
I got it! You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Okay, got him back. I'll do something.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Also rotate.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
I see! Is Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show. Just for show? Why was something like that necessary? So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry
Why?
because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically. If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
If the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses,
If the contact elevate,
the towers are in opposite directions.
If the two houses are
the elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally. If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not
However, if the the towers are in opposite directions,
which means your reasoning
is clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
if the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not
However, if the contact elevator, the
Towers are in opposite directions.
which means your
is clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
if the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally. If the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not
However, if the contact the towers are in
which means your
is clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
if the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both if the contact the towers are in
Which means your
is clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
if the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both if the contact the towers are in
Which means your
is clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
if the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, if the contact the
Towers are in opposite directions.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
vertically, not
However, if the contact the towers
Are in opposite directions.
Damn it!
if the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong! The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees? Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
This Grape House, Strawberry House stuff is weird.
while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse. What's the ultimate weapon?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet?
What is the octagon?
Oh my. As long as you know what an octagon means. Crap!
I don't know my shapes. That's a pentagon and
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape
I
with
don't
8 sides,
do
right?
shapes that much.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon? Crap!
God dang it.
We will never give up! Crap!
What else could it be?
Crap!
I don't understand.
We will never give up! Crap! 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 Crap!
Guys, I say right, please let me sit. No, I can't say. Well, that is gonna be it for this video. Hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.